Welcome back to another Tuesday night with the Western Racing League Vikings Construction Group Truck Series. My name is Chris Murphy, and I got a good friend in the booth tonight, Dave Ward Jr., joining me tonight for the Western Racing League Truck Series here at Richmond. Dave, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I am doing great, Chris. Man, it's great to be here, and I hang out a little bit more on the off-road side, so we're going to give her a go and see what we got over here. But I'm super excited tonight, and I think it's looks like it's going to be a good show, huh?
Looking forward to a fantastic race once again. The Viking Construction Group puts on a fantastic. They always put on some really great racing. We've got a few drivers making our way up for qualifying right now. While we're getting qualifying underway, I got something up on the screen, and I got to figure out how to get rid of it here. So. There we go. But qualifying underway right now. We've got Matt Telder out on the racetrack. David Suter, Dalton Crash. Let's bring us up a timing and scoring so everybody can see who is at the top of the charts right now. And we're showing Mitchell Williams right there with a 22.280. Rick Modric, the elder statesman in the 71, finds his way up to second. Matt Telder to third.
Heck yeah. Then you got Sluter, Creech, Thornton, Williams up to the top, 222.28.
Mitchell,
I'm telling you what, I think this is going to be a good show. It's going to be interesting to watch to see what kind of speed these guys can come up with tonight.
Asher Litter, a newcomer to the league, puts himself up into second. I only know Asher from watching him run on the super speedways, but it looks really good here tonight. Second, right now, got him on the side of it, but Nick Trader takes the top spot at a 22.199. The first driver into the 22.1s. Nick Trader, always fast. He is right now at the top of the timing and scoring. He has got the number one spot. Brandon Cal comes across the line in fifth.
It's definitely exciting to see these guys throwing it down out here. Like I said, I've been focusing a little bit more on some off-road and some dirt track stuff. So to see these guys out here in these trucks really throwing down is pretty awesome to see.
It's our second race of the night at Richmond. The first race were the Xfinity cars for the Rush Championship Series. We crowned a champion over tonight. It was, wow. I can't remember. That's terrible. That's what happens when you get old. But we crowned a champion over there. You have to go back and watch to find out who it was. And take a look here at Brandon Camp. Everett Larson, the 01 Everett Larson back to racing. We haven't seen Everett now for about 5 weeks. Everett has been running a legend car at Charlotte with the summer series down there, driving the Corey LaJoie number 01, stacking pennies. And Everett comes out stronger. He's looking to pick up a win all year long. He's going to come home in second. And that may just wrap it up for us for qualifying there, Dave.
For sure. I tell you what, it's great to be here, and I can't wait to see what tonight brings. You were mentioning some of the names, and I'm like, I recognize some of them just from being on iRacing, and I can't wait to see what they can do.
Well, as we're getting qualifying wrapped up, we've got about a minute left to go. Let's go ahead and pull up our point standings coming into tonight. David Sluter with only a 5-point lead over Nick Trader. They have been back and forth all season long. Landon Slagan right there in third, 93 points back. Victor Keith in fourth. And actually, we've only got a couple races. We'll bring the schedule up next. Only a couple races left to go before we get to the chase. Rick Modric finds himself in fifth. Brandon Cal sixth. Everett Larson down there, even though he's missed a few weeks, still in the top 10 at seventh. Bryce Dickman eighth. J.D. Biddle ninth. Joshua Raymond back in 10th. That's going to be the cutoff line for the playoffs, the top 10. Let's go ahead and pull up our schedule here real quick as we get ready to go racing here in just a few minutes. So there is our current schedule. We are on week number 17 at Richmond. We've got one more race to go. New Hampshire next Tuesday night. And then we will get the playoff started at Bristol. The chase will start for a 7-week. We'll go Bristol, Kansas on the September 22nd. I got to make those fonts a little bigger, don't I? Charlotte on October 6th. Phoenix, Talladega, Martinsville. We will end the season traditionally as normal end as most NASCAR races end at Miami. But we've got about 7 seconds left to go here in qualifying, Dave. Fantastic event going to happen here tonight. That sounded terrible. 130 laps of racing here coming our way. We're getting ready. Drivers getting up on the grid. We're going to go and get our starting lineup here going. So on the pole, there he is, the 56 of Nick Trader. Hit to his outside, we find the number 01 of Everett Larson.
Row number 2 is going to be the number 54 of Mitchell Williams and the number 01 of Asher Little.
Back to row number 3. There we find the 71 of Rick Modric and the number 85 of Brandon Cowell.
Inside row number 4 is going to be the number 9 of Sean Pekin and the number 48 of Victor Keith.
Back to row number 5, starting in the 9th spot. There we find newcomer, the number 15 of Matt Telder, and your points leader, the number 95 of David Sluter.
Deep in the field. Row number 6 going to be Dalton Creech in the number 36 and the number 18 of Brady Zoller.
Back to row number 7. The Brewer Motorsports number 41 of Jacob Thornton, and newcomer here tonight, the number 68 of Christian Key will start in 14th.
Row number 8 on the inside, going to be Danny Hayes in the number 65 and the number 67 of Anthony Emmerich.
Where are we at? We are at row number 9, starting 17th, the 55, Mooselander Racing number 55 of Ian Meneses, and the Wood Motors Racing number 7 of Joshua Raymond.
It's a mouthful right
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Row number 10 and the number 46 on the inside, it's Bryce Forsyth and VG Motorsports number 44, Dan Wedeking,
you got it. And back in row number 11, starting 21st, there we find the number 30, JK Racing, Bryce Dickman, and the OGRL number 6 of Randy Courier.
Row number 12 from Brewer Motorsports, it's Josh Gagnon in the 79, and the number 77 outside of him, Nico Cipollini
Cipollini.
from CS Motors. Cipollini.
Yeah, Cipollini.
Sorry about that, bud. CS Motorsports.
Yeah, I always have to say it like I'm in the Italian mafia. Nico Cipollini. All right, back to the 13th starting row. Starting 25th, we find the number 60 of Rem Wyatt and VG Motorsports number 92, Paul Boomershine.
Row number 14, JK Racing. On the inside, it's Andrew Bowman in the 25. Outside of him from Brewer Motorsports, Tyler Brewer in the number 45.
Row number 15, starting in 29th. There we find Mr. Tire Management himself and the Big Ass Fans number 96 of JD Biddle. And there is our league sponsor in the Viking Construction Group number 23, Scotty Larson. I said 23, it's 13. Yeah, 13, number 13, not 23.
Row 16 starting in the 31st position. It is Corbett Raker in the number 47, and we are going green flag racing here on Tuesday night here at Richmond. Yeah, we got to get a little faster with the scrolling board there, but we get it there. But Everett Larson now on the outside. He's got Trader to the bottom. We go into turn number 1 off of turn number 4 for the first time. Larson looks to lead lap number 1. He makes contact with the outside wall, but he will lead the lap. Side-by-side racing as they enter 1 and 2. Your leader still Larson.
Caution out on the speedway. It looks like it may be involving Danny Hayes and maybe Lucas Chevreau. I'm going to say that.
Well, we're going to get them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here at Richmond.
And while we're doing that, I am going to send you a message with something that probably help you out here.
Okay, sounds good.
So, racing.
That would be amazing.
There you go. All right, so we're just getting together here. So, to be honest with you, I said before we started, my good friend, we just met last night. So, Dave, I sent you the wrong thing, didn't I? All right, caution here under the speedway here on lap number 2. And let's see, here we go. Let's try this one here.
We're going to get it together, folks.
Oh yeah, we got it.
One of these days.
We got it. We got it together. Everett Larson's going to lead us around. Let's go back here and take a quick look and see what happened to Danny Hayes and Lucas Chevreau. So where are they at here on the racetrack? Back here in the back. So we see Danny Hayes in the 65 down there on the bottom of the racetrack. And I've got a feeling here. Oh, Chevreau just kind of checked up.
Oh, wow.
And Hayes just gave him a shot in the shorts, and unfortunately there for Andrew Bowman there in the 25 really didn't have anywhere to go. So we are under caution for the first time. Around goes the 5 of Chevreau. Yeah, we'll get it. It's as I say numerous times, you're going to hear me say I am so horrible with names. I can't believe people pay me to do this. But All right, lap.
That's all right. We get it done, right?
Exactly. 4 laps down, 126 laps left to go. We're under caution for the first time. Everett Larson has got himself out in front. Everett has been hungry for a win all season long. He comes back here tonight. Right now, and actually, it's Asher Little down there. So we got 2 0-1s on the racetrack. Asher has the Stacking Penny sponsor on the side. All right, I'm gonna go around at least one more time as we get double filed up. Keep an eye on the 95 of Sluter. Sluter finds himself back here in 11th, but he will be up at the front before this thing is over with.
He's definitely going to be one to watch, and it should be interesting to see him coming up through the field, I think. Hopefully he can get through without bringing out another caution.
All right, let's see here. Where are we at on the racetrack? We haven't quite got double filed up here, so we got to go ahead and take care of a little work here. I've got some drivers with the webcams we'll show you here shortly once we get it all situated out. Everybody decided to join late. Very nice of them. Appreciate that. We'll get this up on board as it looks like we're going to go green flag this time by.
Here we go. Back to green flag for Everett Larson out front in 01. Puts about 3 car lengths on that second position as he's working down through 1 and 2. 56 of Nick Trader trying to catch up. Let's see what he can do going into 3 and 4.
Larson, just a little separation, about a 6-7 car length gap back to Trader. Fantastic start for Larson. Trader. Asher Little now up to 3rd. He's up a spot after starting back in 4th. And the Stacking Pennies 01. Right there behind him, we find the 54 of Mitchell Williams. Watch Williams. He will be up front all night long.
Williams still your closest battle right now as he's working on Asher Little. Let's see what they can do as they come down the front straightaway. Not close enough.
Traders.
The second 0-1 is which car?
That's Asher Little. Asher Little.
Asher Little. Gotcha.
32 on the timing and scoring, 01 on the racetrack. But right now it is Larson out in front, and actually I think Everett is sharing his webcam with us here tonight. Everett looking smooth out there.
He is focused, relaxed, and just driving away from the field right now.
Yeah, little wiggle on the wheel off the corner right there, but he looks smooth right now as Trader's got his hands full with Asher Little. Asher takes a look to the inside.
Definitely heating up. Asher Little working on the inside, going for that second position. He's got a nose up. Can he get it done? Ooh.
Trader into the outside wall. That is going to let Asher Little get by for second. Here comes Mitch Williams now to 3rd.
Well, he was really putting pressure on him, and you could see with that bobble into the wall. Looking back down, but there we go. It's totally different to watch this, Chris. You know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Here, seeing different streams is really awesome. So I'm definitely glad we got that.
Sean Peachin right now in the number 9 Napa number 9. He is looking to get around Brandon Cal. This is back there for 5th. Peachin, we always see Sean. He'll charge early. Sometimes we'll have struggle hanging. Oh, we got a car around. It looks like Modric. Modric around. Whoa. Modric in the 71 around. But it looks like, where'd he go on my screen? I can't quite. There we go. Actually, he's going to hang on to it. I thought he was completely sideways on the screen, but he is going to go
forward. There was going to be a yard sale down there, but he was able to hold on to a great driving out of that.
Yeah, the wily old veteran Rick Modric right there does a great job. He falls down to 11th. He loses 6 spots, but did a nice job of saving it right there. Out in front, we still find the 01 of Everett Larson. In second, the other 01 of Asher Little. I guess they're gonna have to arm wrestle over the 01, the use of the 01 number before it's over. But yeah.
Well, look at Little. He is definitely starting to close in on him. Side by side racing for second place right now. That is Asher Little and Mitchell Williams battling back and forth.
Mitchell Williams always runs strong, especially on these Jenny tracks under a mile. And right now, he is putting pressure on Asher Little. Mitchell Williams started in third. That's where he runs right now. Our biggest mover of the race right now. Back here is the 47 of Corbett Raker. And I thought I had Corbett's camera up, so I'm going to have to fix that one. But Corbett back here in 23rd. He's up 8 spots.
He just got the lights out. That's all it is.
That's what it is. It's darkened.
He's focusing. Boy, that battle for second place definitely heating up. Williams keeping the pressure steady on Asher Little. Working on that inside. Let's see if he can get it done. He's going to duck back behind. Not scrub off too much more speed.
And what you see so many times, especially here at Richmond, the driver on the inside is definitely the shortest way around, but what ends up happening, the truck on the outside, if they can keep him pinned low enough, make that driver on the bottom, keep it down on the white line, they're not able to open the steering wheel up off the corner. And you can see just what happened right there. Williams had some good momentum through the corner, but not able to get enough speed off the corner, had to pinch the car down, and that let Asher Little drive back around the outside.
It definitely looks like Williams is playing with the arrow a little bit, because I saw Asher Little get a little bit loose coming out of the last turn there. And that'll be interesting to see as it plays out here. As these tires get used up, it's going to be interesting to see how they can keep a hold of it.
Off of turn number 4, across the stripe to complete lap. We're at lap number 19. 111 laps left to go. Everett Larson, he has been in command of this race. Early leader was Nick Trader, and here comes Larson out in front.
Boy, I tell you what, just taking a look at his cam, you know, he looks calm, cool, and collected. He's just having fun. Got a smile on his face. He's having a conversation with somebody. He's got 5 car lengths on second place right now. He is in the zone, I would say.
So let's see, it looks like we might have a little bit of strategy going on here. So here's Asher Little, and I think he's talking to Everett here.
Mitchell, if we work together, we can catch Everett.
Oh no, so he's talking with Mitchell right there. Trying to talk with Mitchell, say, hey man, let's work together. Let's not race each other here. Let's see if we can reel Everett in. So a little strategy going on there between Asher Little and Mitchell Williams.
A little peek behind the scenes right there. Got some strategy playing out. We'll have to take a look and see. It looks like so far, message was received. They're not battling like they were side by side.
Let's look a little further back in the field. Here's David Sluter, your points leader, taking a look underneath Dalton Creech. This is for 8th. David started in 10th, not his normal starting position here, but he's looking to try to get himself through the field. He's got Creech right there in front of him in 8th.
Well, he's looking smooth, and smooth is fast. Let's see, right now though, side-by-side racing is not ideal for these tires.
Contact. That looked like Tyler Brewer bouncing off the fence right there. As we're taking a look back here a little further back through the field, Corbett Raker. This is for 22nd. He's up 8 spots. He's trying to get another spot underneath Randy Coyer. Randy right there in 22nd. And it's Corbett is going to get around Randy, move up another spot. He's now up 9. He's our biggest mover of the race. Jump back up right to the front. Back up to the front. And Asher Little and Mitchell Williams, I think they're teaming up, but it's not really helping them. Larson driving away. If we take a look here, let's take a look here at the last 5 laps between Asher Little and Everett Larson. Everett, on the average, about a 0.5 of a second faster per lap that Asher Little is losing time. And I think Mitchell Williams has just had enough. He says, let me take that second spot over. Let's see if I can catch him. And he gets loose right there off of 4.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. You know, they are trying, they wanted to try and work together, but that game plan might be going in the trash can right now, as Mitchell is definitely feeling like he's falling behind. He wants to keep up with that leader, Everett, and Everett is just driving out of their lives at the moment.
Back here, once again, we take a look back here at David Sluter in the 9th spot, trying to get around Creech for 8. Sluter knows he's got a good truck. He's just got to get through traffic right here, and unfortunately, he's got himself stuck right now behind the 36 and just can't move any more forward at this point. But he needs to get through. We're going to have, I was told, oh, here he comes, 95 down underneath the 36 of Creech. He looks like he might have the position.
Well, getting there and actually completing the pass could be 2 different things. Looks like he's driving back around the outside, which is not going to make Sluter happy, but let's see if he can complete the pass here. Man, that's That's using up resources when you say, Chris, side-by-side racing.
They are using up the tires. David doing a good job on the bottom of the racetrack. Creech hanging on to that outside line, but I think David is going to make the pass here. Creech comes back on the outside into 1 and 2, but Sluter able to complete the pass. He'll slide up the racetrack. Creech gets loose right there off the corner. Does a nice job of saving it down the back straightaway. So once again,
he definitely could have wadded it up on the inside there. So
yeah,
that was definitely some good driving from these drivers. They're getting some great saves in here.
So for the second, we look up here, up to the front one more time. Mitchell Williams and Asher Little going at it one more time. Larson has got to like what he sees in the mirror. He's now about a 2 3/4, 1.75 out in front, and it's a little ways back now to Asher Little. But here's that battle for second.
Well, this seems to be the story of the night right here, with Mitchell Williams racing with Asher Little. And I tell you what, I'm sure Everett's just looking in that rear view mirror going, yeah, keep it up, boys. You're doing a great job. Battle for that second position, and that way he could put a little bit more space out in between first and second.
And Wick Mitchell still cannot get the pass completed. Take a look back there. Sluter still, let me see, where is David Sluter? He was able to get around Creech, and not only that, he got around Victor Keith and Thornton as well. So Sluter now up to 8.
It looks like Creech dropped back quite a few positions there. He's being shown in that 13th position.
Yeah, that was where he got loose coming off the corner down there. He dropped all the way down to 13th. As we're back up front one more time, Mitchell Williams one more time takes a look to the inside of Asher Little. Asher doing a good job defending that second position, and at the same time letting Larson get away. And then we look up to the front, first lap car on the racetrack. That's the 25 of Andrew Bowman, who was involved in that first caution.
Quite the spread there, and Larson now working to lap the first car. It'll be interesting. We're getting on 34 laps. What's the average tire length as far as how many laps can we get on these tires before we get one out?
Well, I've seen quite a bit of drop-off early, and I'm not sure with the truck series, but with the Xfinity cars, definitely saw a drop-off after about 40 laps. I think we're going to see the same thing here. You're going to see the drivers really struggling off the corner, hanging on to the back of the truck. But, you know, I don't think we're going to see pit stops until probably maybe midway through would be my guess. Like I said, they can go about 103 on fuel is what I was told. So I would expect pit stops somewhere starting probably around laps 60 to 70.
For sure. Well, Mitchell Williams is pushing it. He's going for broke right here. Deckers or wreckers, it looks like, with pushing so early you can wear out your equipment. But maybe he's got that setup. So far, Asher Little has been able to hold him off. So that's definitely one of the best battles on the track currently.
And look at Sean Peach, and one of the fastest trucks on the racetrack. If we take a look real quick at the last lap, who was the fastest truck on the racetrack? It was Dickman Suter, and there was Peachin down there before it disappeared. But the 9 Napa truck was looking really well, and as I'm looking at that and goofing around with it, here comes Mitchell Williams, finally able to find his way around Asher Little. Mitchell Williams now to second.
Well, he knew what he was doing, and he kept putting the pressure on. Whoa, we got a flow. Oh, we got parts on the track.
Dalton Creech once again, and you can see the back bumper flying off. But in iRacing, we do not get cautions for debris.
No debris, yeah.
But heavy damage on the right side of the 36. He had a good truck early, but you can see the right front fender pretty much gone right there on. Let's see if I got a camera for that here. No, that's not going to show it. But the right front pretty much gone on the 36 as he's going to make his way down to pit road.
Tough break for Creech. And sometimes it's one of those things where you have a mistake or you make a bobble, and then it just gets amplified the more and more the longer it goes on. And tough break for him. He's going to have to go in and try and salvage tonight.
2-second lead now for Everett Larson, but now second place is the 54 of Mitchell Williams. A little further back, Trader's going to now find his way around Little. Asher Little had a good truck early, but starting to fade here. About 40 laps into this run, he's lost the second spot to Williams, and now Trader's going to go around for third. Sean Peachin will be the next truck, and Sean's looking to follow Trader by, but not able to get up alongside of the 01 before Asher Little's able to make it back down to the bottom. Asher's going to look back to the inside of Trader. He wants to get back to the top 3.
And that kind of goes back to, what we were saying before, using up your equipment. It looks like he may have faded a little bit. but he might be also saving to have a little bit later run. You know, some of these drivers are definitely watching broadcasts and hearing what we're saying, so you know, sometimes they can back off or adjust their lines.
Yeah, hopefully they don't take any of our advice to heart, but
right? Yeah, what do we know? We're just talking on the microphone.
yeah, especially when it comes to strategy. I've been wrong every time, but looking at some people up in the YouTube chat, see Michael Sparks up there. Michael's on vacation, but he's sitting here watching the race. I hope you're sitting on a beach somewhere by the ocean, Michael, watching the broadcast. Thanks for being on there. I see we got a few other people on there. Let us know who you're rooting for out there. Don't forget, if you haven't been here before, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give us a like. Share with your friends, your family, your pets, your enemies. I don't care. Just share with everybody. But appreciate... Oh, look at that. Asher, little loose off the corner. Does a nice job of saving it. We have been... had one caution early, about lap number 2, and we have been caution-free ever since. But here comes Sean Peachin. Sean with a great move. He's able to cross over Asher Little down the front three. They make contact into one.
What a great run there from Peachin. He had that set up from about 2 car lengths back. I don't know if you were watching, but it was definitely one of those things. He had Asher Little guessing. He guessed wrong.
Asher trying to put the pressure back on him.
Peachin, oh!
A little bit loose off of 4.
A little arrow loose there, looks like a little bit. But Peachin able to hold on to it. I tell you what, these guys have done a great job where there could have been some serious caution laps here, and these guys are holding on to it. So that's great to see.
We take a look at my buddy here from Angels Camp, California, Bryce Dickman. Bryce avoided the wildfires here about a week ago to come out and race with us, and he's doing a good job right now. He's started back in 21st. He's up 8 spots to 13. Keep an eye on the 30 truck. He is going to continue his charge to the front before this is over with. I would not be surprised to see Bryce up in the top 5 before the end of this race.
Well, definitely. You know, like when you flashed up the biggest movers or the fastest laps over the last 5, he was the top name on that list. So he's definitely going to be trying to move up through this. It's all in how you can clear the people around you. So hopefully you can keep it going. And go ahead.
I was going to say, I got to give my buddy JD Biddle a little screen time right here. Big ass fans, number 96, JD trying to make his way to the front. Started way back in 29th. He's up 5 spots to 24th. So JD trying, and JK Racing number 96 gets into the outside wall. Always watch JD. He's charging hard. I know exactly what happens, right?
You say his name, and he did a little straight there. So.
All right, let's look back up front. Everybody up front getting a little bit separated. It's Larson, Williams, Trader. About a second, about 1.2 seconds away from each other. Then it's a little ways back to Peachin. Asher Little now's falling back to 5th. So watch for Asher throughout this race. If we get some more caution flags, or at least on the pit stop, he has looked to be really strong on the short run. But after about 35 to 40 laps, the stacking pennies number 01 seems to really be fading.
Yeah, and that's kind of a tough break. But if we get a late stage caution, late in the race, he could have the truck. He was fast on a short run, and he also was getting a lot of pressure from Mitchell Williams. So he could have used those.
Yeah, caution is out. Caution is out once again.
Oh, look at that!
It looks like it might be the 6th of Randy Courier. So the Randy Courier going to go around. Caution number 2 on lap 51. This is going to break up our fuel mileage game. So everybody's going to be able to pit under this caution. So let's see if we can see what happened here to Randy. If I can find the right camera to look at. Here we go. So your Viking Construction Group replay right here. And it looks like he's going to get down in the corner. We were just watching JD. Does JD get in the back of here? It's fun to play the guessing game in slow-mo until something actually happens.
Yeah, until something happens. There you go.
And that's exactly what happened. JD Biddle in the 96 looked like he caught the right rear quarter for Randy. Randy does a good job of getting the truck rode up without hitting that inside wall.
Yeah, he definitely saved from creating a lot of damage. So
everybody coming down pit road.
I should have
a different graphic up there. So let's go back and take a look at this from JD's point of view. Let's find JD on my camera. We're just going to jump right onto the roof cam here. So watch them as they get down the corner here at live speed. And you're going to see, I think, a little bit of contact here with the 96. It was right well, not a lot, but just enough. Just enough to send Randy around. And I know JD, I've watched him quite a bit. Not an intentional thing. One of the cleaner races you're going to find out there. So We're going to find out here if JD...
It looked like he just had one heck of a run.
Yeah.
And Randy had to check up just a little bit, and they were in the same real estate.
So here's JD right after that incident.
Give me that one. That was mine.
Taking full credit for that incident right there.
Yeah,
All right,
that guy right there.
everybody coming down pit road. Larson with a good stop. He'll get out first. And actually, I need to go through here. A lot of guys sharing the webcams with us here tonight. So Corbett, I think I got Corbett's working now in the 47. There's Corbett. Corbett's got his Goodyear tire back there in the background. It looks like he's still got a sticker on it. Let's see who else out here. Dean
Saving
Weddick.
that.
Dean is using... Well, what is wrong? There we go. There's Dean popping in. Dean's got a wide... It's like... The seat makes it kind of look like Mickey Mouse or something. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that's weird.
But it's a...
Cool setup.
He looks comfortable, though. Christian Key, one of our newcomers, also sharing his cam with us tonight in the 68. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate you being here. Also, one of the other guys involved in an earlier caution. He may be off cam now. Lucas Charrua, he looks to be done for the night. So Lucas has taken it into the pit area. Also, it looks like we have... Where's my buddy Brady? I have not talked about Brady all night long. Where is Brady Zeller? Let's see. There he is, number 18. Brady put the DRSN logos on his car. Wait a minute. I do not see the DRSN logo on the 18 anymore. I think he finally took it off after the bad luck he's having. So the Monster Energy number 18 tonight of Brady Zeller also sharing his cam with us tonight. And we're going to go back to Green Flag Racing. We're done goofing off with that.
Doesn't he know he gets more screen time if he has the logo on there?
Exactly. That's what I tried to tell him. Caution is pace car pulling in. We're back to Green Flag Racing through the restart zone. We're going to call it the Viking Construction Group restart zone. Viking Construction Group sponsoring everything. And look at that. Look who's in second there, Dave.
I tell you what, Asher Little back up into that second position, going to try and hold off Mitchell Williams. He's seen this chapter of the book before, so it's all going to be a repeat here.
And
deja vu, right?
What's that?
Said a little bit of deja vu.
A little bit of Vuja Day is what I call it. Vuja Day is a feeling like none of this has ever happened before. That's, yeah. David Sluter, watch the 95. He has made his way up into 6th. We talked about David early. Caution on the speedway once again. This time it looks like it may involve, I have no idea. It looks like, it might be the 30 of Bryce Dickman involved in this one. Caution on the speedway once again. Let's see if we can see some damage on the truck. I don't see anything. Maybe a little damage there on the right rear quarter. Let's just take a look at the replay here. The Viking Construction Group, which is called VKG, VCG. There we go. So keep an eye on the 30 right here. Makes his way. Oh, just lost the back of the truck. Just little contact with the left rear quarter. Does a nice job. So just got on the... It looks like he just got on the throttle a little too hard, spun the back tires. And I'm actually kind of surprised the caution came out for that one, but... Oh, wait a minute. What's everyone got going here?
That's really relaxed.
Yeah, he just kicked back, man. He's like... We
got the 01. It's going to be great here when we get a little bit further. The 01, battling with the 01. It's going to be the 01 going down the front street.
Yeah, that's just Everett's like Craftsman trucks at Richmond. Nah, this is some whatever, man. This is easy. All right, let's get back here and look at. Okay, I gotta look at Brady. Is there you see a DRSN logo on that thing anywhere?
I don't.
Oh man,
he's World TV logo on me.
He took everything off there. Oh yeah, Dave, give me a little plug there. World TV, Dave Ward Jr. joining us tonight.
I tell you what, man, I'm just. You know, we kind of met last night, figured out we were running in the same circle, and it's great to be here. I'm having fun. This is great.
I really appreciate you joining me tonight. It's always better with two of us, right? We do so many of these by ourselves, and it's like you're talking to yourself. Not that I don't enjoy my own company, but it's always better to have somebody else to talk to, for sure.
Absolutely.
So we started out this race with 34. You know, as a matter of fact, what's really surprising, I see 2 drivers did not start this race. One of those being Landon Slagan. Landon's picked up a couple wins this season, so not able to start this race. So we started with 34 in the lobby. 32 took the green flag, and it looks like, where are we down to here? It looks like we've got maybe 2 retirees, Dalton Creech and Danny Hayes, out of this race. And Lucas Chevreau has been down on pit road for about an hour. So I don't think he's coming back on the speedway either. So it looks like we maybe lost 3 drivers. So we've got single file on the racetrack right now. It's the 01 and the 01 with the 54 and the 56 and the 9. So that's your top 5, which is Larson, Little, Williams, Trader, and Peachin. And green flag is going to fly next time around. So single file restart coming our way.
Well, I think on the restart that the 01's going to be the first car down to the start-finish line.
I think that is...
They're going to have to figure that out.
That is
right?
going to be the
That's
most genius thing I think you're going to say all night long right there.
It is. I think it is.
Should we? What's the betting app that you can bet on anything? Kishi or something, Kelsey or something like that. All right, green flag in here. We'll quit rambling. Green flag out once again.
Everett Larson going to bring him back down to the green flag. Asher Little trying to stay up with him. Oh, Peachin on the outside in the number 9. Stopping just a little bit, gets back in line.
David Suter hanging up back there for 6. Yeah, I was really surprised Peachin held onto that 5th spot right there after he made that contact with the outside wall.
Yeah, you know, he got right back in line and was like, nope, that wasn't it. He figured it out real quick. I think. Ooh, getting a little pressure there too.
Single file. I mean, this looks like a line at Disneyland for is Space Mountain still there? I don't even know anymore. That's how old I am.
Where's the fast pass line? That's what
the fast pass line. But single file. I mean, really not even any side by side racing just about anywhere. As I say that, here comes Brady Zeller losing a spot to Ian Menace. And Ian Menace is down the bottom of the racetrack. A little further up, I see Victor Keith taking a look on the inside of Modric. And then here we got David Sluter. Sluter looking to get one more spot. Looking to stretch out his point lead. He's trying to find a way around Peach, and that's for 6th. Or 5th, actually.
You know, Sluter just silently creeping right now. He's picking him off as he can. It seems like he's got a lot of patience. He's taking his time, waiting for the move. And once it shows up, he's there. He's putting his car there. And that's probably why he's one of the leaders right now for the points, right?
And exactly, and we've seen that all year long from Sluter. He just kind of, if he's not starting up front and staying there all race long, he just slowly makes his way up there. And it's talking about making his way to the front. Take a look at Asher Little. He is putting pressure. This is Asher's, I believe, first race with the series, and he's putting on a good performance here. Right now, he's running in 2nd, right behind the other 01. So it's 01. We're going to say 01.1 and then 01.2.
01.01.
01.2 is Asher. But right there, nose to tail.
We're going to have a battle for the lead here in about a lap.
Let's take a look. You're looking.
Asher Little really putting the pressure on Everett Larson. Larson hasn't felt that all night. He got out and he stretched it out. He's not feeling the same right now. As we have a battle for the lead. Little looking on the inside. Can Larson hold him off?
No, he's going to do it.
Yes.
Side by side.
Duck back inside.
Yeah, and as we've seen, and we've seen a lot of times here at Richmond, that outside line off of turn 2, you're able to carry enough momentum. And Larson did a good job of defending that lead over Asher Little, but we've got a long way to go. We're closing up in our halfway. Actually, we're past halfway. We've got 67 down, 63 to go. And it looks like we're going to get one of our first lap cars up here in front of our leaders. Oh, somebody caught the piece of the fence right there. I saw the concrete dust fly.
Boy, Little doing a great job here on this 68th lap now, and he is really coming alive. So let's see what he's got. We'll have to keep an eye as we wind these laps down. His setup went away from him a little bit before. Let's see if he's going to continue to push and fall back.
There goes the 5. Who is the 5? That's Lucas Chevrolet. Got back out on the racetrack lap car. He got down out of the way here. Sluter once again side by side with Peach, and Sluter's got a good truck, but he is, as you can see, just how hard it is to pass her. He's a little bit quicker than Peach, but just not quick enough to he can pull off the pass. But he's got a good run down the back straightaway. Sluter has a good run into 3. Peachin's going to let the car drift up the racetrack, but watch him diamond it off of 4. Watch the momentum. Sean Peachin gets on the outside. He's going to hold off Sluter at the line.
Yeah. You know, but still, I mean, Sluter has plenty of time. We're on lap 71, 130. You know, he still has plenty of time. He doesn't have to go into crisis mode yet. He still has time to be patient. He's got a little bit better line as far as equipment goes. So it'll be interesting to see Is the number 9 going to burn off some tires? But now we have a battle for second right here with Mitchell Williams coming back. He got it done last time. He really had to work on this. It's going to be the same this time.
The astronauts are going to pull over and let him by. We saw this battle earlier in the race as well. Williams trying to get back by Little for second as we saw Larson bounce off the fence right there out in front, doing it again. See sparks flying off the leaders. Right rear quarter. Here comes Williams. I think Williams is going to clear him this time off the corner. Mitchell Williams has got a good truck, and he is got himself into second. He's only got one more car left in front of him. He ain't done yet. He's going to try to reel in Everett Larson for the lead here on lap number 73.
Larson definitely looks a little lower on speed than he did earlier on in the race. And we know that Mitchell Williams definitely had a little bit better car long run. And he didn't have to battle with Little as much for that second position. So it'll be interesting to see what he does here in about 5-6 laps. See if he can make a run for that lead.
Just on the kind of off of the camera right there, I saw Asher Little go down to block the inside line from Nick Trader. It looked like if we were watching an F1 race, I think we'd have heard somebody screaming about moving under braking. But we can do that here in NASCAR. But look at Trader with a good runoff. Oh, he's going to get underneath Little down the back straightaway. Trader now looking to get the third. Asher Little once again, not as long into the run as he was last time, but one more time, we're seeing Asher Little after about 20 to 25 laps on these tires starting to fade back just a little bit as he's going to fight back on Trader back to the bottom of the racetrack into one. And right up in front of this battle, you can see Williams is reeling in our leader.
You know who this is not working out for? David Sluter. He is like, oh no, now his lane is blocked. He can't make a move to move forward. In fact, he's going to lose a position there to Peachin.
Peachin around the outside.
Using up using the setup up early. The tires seem to be really falling off on him, unfortunately. And it didn't look like he had as much of a battle up there, so maybe he's saving something for a little bit closer to the end. What do you think, Chris?
I'm thinking maybe he just did, but at the same time, he did not really have much left at the end of that last run, so I think Asher may have used his stuff up. That right front tire may be gone. You know, it'd be really nice if we could actually see everybody's tire wear. I'm sure that'd be cheating if we broadcasted it, but but here comes Sluter down to the inside. And here comes Matt Tedler in the 15. We haven't really talked about Matt all night long. He's got himself up in this battle. He's in 7th, trying to follow Sluter by a little. But we got to keep an eye on this battle up front because there is Mitchell Williams.
It's heating up now. It is heating up. Williams is starting to make his push to take over that top spot from Larson. Larson been out and dominating all 79 laps so far. Williams wants his time to shine, I think.
Well, let's take a look at our boring stat of the night here. Everett Larson's led 79. Somehow Trader led the first lap. Everett's led everything since then. Biggest gainers of the race, too. If we look at this, Corbett Raker up 12 spots. Bryce Forth is up 9. Gagnon up 8. Brewer up 7.
That's impressive, for sure. They are still working. Oh, you're good. Williams still putting the pressure on Everett Larson. You know, we saw Larson real calm, cool, and collected before. I don't know that it's going to be the same. Now we've got a side-by-side battle. After Little bouncing it off the wall once again. Man, that car is really going away from him. I think he's got his hands full. I think you are right. I think he used up all of his equipment that he had.
Now look at him right there. He's dirt tracking it right there off of turn number 4. Tedler goes by him. So Larson goes from 2nd to 7th in a matter of about 10 laps. And here comes Mitchell Williams. He has got Larson in his sight.
For sure. I think he is trying to put some pressure and waiting to see if he can make a move. Oh, caution now?
Caution out on the speedway. It looks like it's
boy.
Anthony Emmerich may be involved in this one. And as we jump in the in-car, there he is backed against the inside fence in the Wood Motors number 67. So we are under
never
caution.
Good when they're stopped.
No, never good when they're just stopped. But at least he stopped out of the way. How many times have we seen somebody spin out and just stop in the middle of the racetrack? So Emmerich bringing out caution. I believe this is caution number 3. I usually try to assign somebody in the YouTube chat to count cautions for me, but here's Emmerich on the bottom. He's got Nico Cipollini to his outside there in the 77, Raker right there behind him in the 47. And it looks like Raker just had a big head of steam and caught a piece of the right rear quarter. and that's going to hard contact with that inside wall. Around goes the 67, and we are under caution once again. I want to look at that. We got everybody coming down pit road as well right now. I'm going to take a quick look at this here from Bryce Dickman's point of view. So let's just go ahead and put a stop on this. We're going to jump on the roof cam here with Dickman. That's not the cam I wanted. We'll do that one right there. So watch Dickman. Yeah, too many. Yeah, it's just not set right. And watch this right here. Watch Dickman make his way through there. What a nice move to get through this. So back to live time.
And puckered up there, like, oh, let me clear it.
All right, so we have 84 laps down, 46 laps left to go. We're going to take a quick break here. Everett Larson, Victor Keith, Nick Trader, Jacob Thornton, Mitchell Williams out in front. We're going to be right back in 2 minutes with more action here, bringing you the rest of the coverage here at Richmond with the Western Racing League Viking Construction Group Truck Series.
You asked for more, so we built more. Every overlay done. Cleaner, faster, built for racers, and built for streamers. But that was just the warm-up. Introducing the AI Chief Streamer Engine, a full broadcast-style control tower, built right into Chief. One unified chat window, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Every message all in one place. Someone drops a gift, Chief tells you. Front row Joey dropped the DJ spin. This is a race car, not a charity, but we'll take your money anyway. New follower? Chief tells you. Raid, member, super chat? Chief's already on it. Too busy battling for the lead to read chat? Don't worry, I'll read it for you. Signature Esports says, I know I said something about it on stream, but it would be cool to use Chief to be a pit reporter. This isn't another overlay package. This is your production crew. AI Chief Pro Plus. Coming soon.
And we're back live just in time for the green flag. Everett Larson getting some more heat in the tire. Pace car's already pulled in. Green flag in the air. And what a great jump there from Everett.
Wow.
Leaves Victor Keith in the dust.
He left him sitting there for sure. Sleep at the switch.
And Victor Keith with a great job getting up in second. By looking at the pit times, I think Victor only took 2. So he's up to...
That's what I was wondering. Nick Trader there in that third position. Jacob Thornton battling with Mitchell Williams. Williams, a name that we've been calling out all night, the number 54. He definitely took 4.
Caution out once again. Caution out again on the speedway. This time it looks like it might be Joshua Raymond. Let's take a look here at the 7. We'll jump in the camera there with Josh as well. So he's going back out on the speedway here. So caution on the racetrack one more time. Joshua Raymond looks to be involved. It also looks like maybe Christian Key in the 68. So 2 of our webcam drivers here.
Christian was one of the new drivers tonight, I think.
Yeah, Christian is new. First time I've seen him anyway. But I'm old. I forget things. So
yeah.
So let's go back here and take a look and see if we see what happens. Yes, it happens. All right, let's find a better camera angle than that because man, that is a great shot though. Looking down the front straightaway.
That's a really good shot.
All right, so here we got Christian up on the outside of the racetrack. Oh, and Raymond's already around at that point. So we're gonna do we're gonna do what I don't like to do, which is rewind. But sometimes it's just easier. And look who's behind. Let's just jump on the roll cam here of Ian Meneses of the 55 because I think this is where this starts. And just a little contact there with Raymond, and we're gonna jump back over to Raymond. Look at the camera angle. Raymond going around, and unfortunately, Christian just nowhere to go. And it looked like JD Biddle.
Wrong time there.
Yeah, JD Biddle did a good job of not getting down on the grass right there, too. All right, back up front. We're going to go back to live racing action here. Caution one more time. And as we always say, what do cautions do, Dave?
They breed cautions.
Cautions breed cautions. We get one caution out on the racetrack, and we got another one quickly right here. But up front, it's Larson. Victor Keith took 2. So let's see if we got to, let's see. Looking up in my chat right here.
That might be a pretty good strategy, actually. You know, with the way these cautions have been coming out, you might be able to grab another 2 later on down the road.
Let's see. What is Scott?
I don't know that 2's going to make it and be fast all the way to the end. We've still got quite a few laps left.
So a lot of chatter going on up here. I'm trying to read it at the same time. I'm trying to say, what is Scotty Larson saying here?
Hey, Tyler, I'm going to give you an EOL for that, please.
So Tyler getting an EOL for something. I'm not sure what that was about. That was back on lap number 90. So EOL for Tyler Brewer.
Tyler Brewer.
I'm not sure what that was about. So
he was running in the 13th position.
Yeah. So I do not see EOL anywhere on the racetrack for him. You know, I've not had this on tonight. There we go. There, that helps. We know what's going on.
That does help.
I added it earlier and forgot to turn it on, but caution's still on the speedway.
Dog. JD. Where's he up to now?
JD
Biddle, 27.
27. He gets back on the lead lap. So caution.
He's been digging. He's been in a
it's all
dog poop sandwich back there all night.
JD, that's all JD knows how to do is dig.
I'll tell you what. Here we go. Looks like we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Can't say the 01 battling with the 01 this time is Larson. Another great start. Able to get about 3 car lengths straight off the start over Victor Keith. Keith, late race push here in that second position. He's up 6 now.
Caution again. Caution. And this time it looks like it's the 18 of Brady Zeller. As we jump over, he's just now getting it going again.
Oh, I know what happened. He didn't have your logo on his truck.
See, I'm telling you, man. So the DRSN logo was not his bad luck. So let's see what happens when we just go to live real speed. It looks like Cal he checked up a little bit more than he expected. He just drives right in the back of the 85. That turns Brady Zeller around.
Yeah, that definitely caught him off guard. I think he just had a little bit better run, you know, and closed the distance a little bit too quick.
All right, let's see. Sometimes I gotta play these clips just so I can see what they're saying because I don't. What's David Suter got going there?
What kind of league are you running here?
Oh, that's a little rough one.
I think Dave's actually one of the admins, so there's probably a little more,
gotcha.
probably a little more tongue in cheek with that than you think there is.
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa, wowza. But Sluter is back to 8th, so he's got quite the amount of traffic to get through if he's going to be looking for a podium finish tonight.
Yeah, I expect him to be in the top 5 before it's over. He's got 5 point. There's only a 5-point difference between him and Nick Trader. And actually, one of the sponsors we haven't brought up tonight is our good buddy Shane Cochran over at Collateral Damage Sports Network. Does a good job putting a lot of these overlays and stuff together that you see on the screen. So if you got a broadcast or because I know all of my fellow broadcasters come and watch me every night. So if you got a broadcast out there or should do some streaming, you're looking for some of these overlays, find Shane Cochran over there. But he's got a new one coming. We're really looking forward to it. That
yes, we are.
Updates if you're using Sim Racer Hub. So if you're a league and you're not using Sim Racer Hub, I don't know why you wouldn't. But it'll actually update live points at the same time, so we could actually show you live standings as the race stands right now. And I probably had it and just didn't get it installed. So we'll have that for next time. But right now, because I think the way they stand right now, I think Nick Trader would have the points lead over David Sluter.
Well, Trader's sitting in that 3rd position, and I don't think he's going to try and stay there for very long. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here. What, 1 to go?
Yeah, looks like we're going to have a single file restart here. As Bryce Forth is going to get the lucky dog this time around.
You know, it's probably smart putting him in that single file just to let these guys calm down a little bit. We still have quite a few laps left. We don't need to be pacing. It's racing for a reason. So I know Larson's probably feeling, he's like, yeah, guys, figure it out back there. It's okay. We're good.
I should probably I need to make like an iPacing logo. Somebody might get offended by that.
Yeah, somebody might get offended.
All right, caution. Awesome. No Speedway one more time. We're running lap number 97. We got 96 down, 34 to go. Off of turn number 4. Larson one more time. He's going to heat the tires up. He's going to get a little better jump on Keith this time. Or actually, Keith does a better job of hanging on. It's about 5 or 6 car lengths back. There goes Mitchell Williams. Williams down to the inside of Trader for 3rd. Into 1 and 2. They're side by side. Jacob Thornton up on the outside of the racetrack. He's trying to move forward. It looks like somebody gets on the outside wall a little further back.
Wow, there you go. And after Little, sitting right there behind Williams, so he might be looking to, he's got that good short run truck tonight. But let's see what he can do. Williams still working on the inside, can't clear the 56 of Nick
Caution
Trader
again.
yet.
Caution on the speedway once again, and it looks like it might be Brady Zeller once again. JD Biddle also involved in this in the 96. He's driving away. Zeller getting turned. Looks like we got a meatball flag for the 25 of Bowman, and that truck is all kinds of tore up as he jumps down the pit road. Let's take a quick look here at what happened here. Up on the outside, we see Bowman, Biddle a little further back. So Bowman and Zeller side by side right here. Zeller down on the bottom of the racetrack, Bowman on the outside. So let's see what happens here as they make their way into turn number 1. It's the fun guessing game when you're watching in slow motion.
It is.
So let's just do it. We're going to take a guess. All right. So here's they are on the racetrack. You see Zeller on the bottom, Bowman right there, Biddle back there, and they're behind him, right? Let's just take a guess.
Biddle's going to get caught up. Bowman's going to come down just a little bit, I think. That's why.
Okay. Bowman's coming down?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think, I'm trying to find a really good camera angle here for us here. So let's see here. Oh, there we go. Oh,
yep.
All right. So the prediction is Bowman's going to come down.
I think Bowman's going to come down. I think Bowman came down.
Good call right there. It looks like Bowman just started to come down the racetrack just a little bit. We're going to go back and take another look at it. We were kind of goofing around there. So let's just see right here. So up off the corner, you see Bowman on the outside, Biddle or Zeller on the bottom. And it looks like Zeller kind of moves up here a little bit as well right there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just kind of see here what happens. It looks like, no, it's Bowman coming down the racetrack. Zeller had moved back down. You can see him kind of underneath that white line. So just unfortunate right there for Brady Zeller. He's going to go around again. So Brady, if you're out there, buddy, it ain't the DRSN logos calling you bad luck. I know you love your Monster Energy, but hey, let's get some love going back out there.
Show a brother some love over here. Right?
All right, where are we at? We got 101 laps down, 29 left to go. We had a long green flag run, but as we said earlier, Dave, what happens?
That's it, man. Cautions breed cautions, and hopefully we can break the cycle. They were trying to get it with the single file. Hopefully these guys will just settle in a little bit, get back to some green flag racing where they get a chance to battle for some positions. And the guys that were laps down, though, they're not complaining right now, getting those lucky dogs.
I think everybody that's still on the racetrack is on the lead lap at this point. Bowman looks to be, he's done. Forsythe coming back on the speedway, so Forsythe's in the 46, maybe a lap down. We have 26 with the amount of cautions we've had here late. We now have 26 trucks on the lead lap. So I'm not going to say it's anybody's race. That would be quite the exaggeration. But it's probably 5 or 6 cars up here in the front. Maybe anybody just about in the top 8 could win this race right now. But Everett Larson has led the majority of this race, all but maybe the first lap. So right now, this is Everett's race to win, and he's got Victor Keith's kind of a cushion right there, Dave. He took two tires earlier. He's not had very good restarts, and he's kind of backed the field up here on these last couple of restarts.
Well, and also if you'll notice when Everett, he didn't do it that time. He was going to make me a liar. He does that little shake right before he was going green. I think that was throwing the field off a little bit. And Keith able to hold up with him a little bit. He did lose a couple car lengths there. But now look at that. Mitchell Williams jumps right down the inside. Asher Williams could try and follow him. Let's see if they can get by. It's going to be close.
Yeah, Asher got by Nick Trader on the restart right now, and Trader actually looked to lose another spot to the 15 at Tedler. Williams and Little both trying to get by Victor Keith. As we said, Keith took 2 tires early, so he is starting to fade back here a little bit. Williams now down to the inside. Little, I thought was going to try to make it 3 wide for a second there. Thinks better of it. Drops down behind the 54.
I think he's still thinking about it. It's still processing.
Yeah, he's going to go to the outside right there. So he's looking. Little moves up to the top of the racetrack. Keith's able to fend off that battle from Williams. Asher Little's going to look up there and follow Keith around, and it's going to work out for him right now. He's got around Mitchell Williams for that third spot.
He's got that run.
The outside line coming in.
I was going to say that outside line has been a battle all night.
Little back to
Usually
third.
It's the inside, but that's not the case.
Good run there from Asher Little. Gets a little loose right there. Look at Matt Tedler. Matt Tedler trying to follow Asher Little's path right there. He's now on the outside of Williams. Williams looking to lose a couple of spots in the matter of a lap right here off of turn number 4. Across the stripe, Tedler has 4th. And Everett
These
Larson.
guys are going to be elbows up here as we're clicking these laps off now. We are on a green flag run, so it'll be interesting to see how the drivers hold up as well as these trucks.
Larson with a good lead, about 0.8 of a second back to Victor Keith. Keith, 2 tire stop earlier, really paid off for him. He's doing a good job of hanging on right there. Asher Little now to 3rd. Side by side for 4th. It's Tedler on the outside. Williams down on the bottom of the racetrack. Right behind them, we find Nick Trader. And there's the 95 of Sluter. He's got himself back up into the fight.
Sluter definitely pushing it. He is running definitely a lower line. So it'll be interesting to see. We know he's patient. You can't be too patient as we have 110 laps down out of 130. They are winding down now. He's going to have to start getting up. Right there. Number 9 is Sean Peachin as well. He's dropped back. He's back to 12th now.
And I told you to keep an eye on the number 30 of Bryce Dickman. He was involved in a caution earlier, but he is now up into 11th, trying to sniff the top 10. Bryce Dickman in the number 30 is coming, started way back in 21st. A little further up, we see Gagnon and Brandon Cowell going at it. This is for 9th and 10th. And look at David Sluter.
Showing plus 14 spots. Fastest or biggest mover, wasn't he?
Biggest mover of the race, Josh Gagnon up 9th. Not unexpected. You usually see that out of Gagnon week in and week out. But look at this. Look at this battle. This is for 1st and 2nd in the points. Sluter on the bottom of the racetrack. Trader up on the outside right in front of him. Also side by side is still Tedler and Williams battling for that 4th spot.
Yeah, it's definitely heating up now as we are winding down in this one. Can Sluter get it done? He is not giving up on that inside line. He is definitely pushing to see if he can force the position cleanly.
We have seen a ton of side-by-side, clean side-by-side racing here tonight. A few incidents here and there. But up front, it has been some fantastic racing. Williams takes a look back to the inside of the 15. At the same time, Tedler has got a nose underneath Asher Little, trying to get up to the left third quarter, make the 0-1 stay up on the top of the racetrack. Not able to get there across the start-finish line into turn number 1. Going to tuck back in behind the 0-1. He's going to take a look to the outside. Watch the 15 of Tedler. He's started back in 9th. He's up 5 spots. Oh, Little gets loose.
Little.
Asher Little loose off the corner. Tedler's going to go down to the bottom. Oh, a hook. Asher Little hooks the 15. I'm not sure what that was. A mistake getting into the corner. Tedler had made a great move. Asher got into the outside wall. Matt Tedler was able to take advantage of that, and they're still piling it up an hour later back here. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's take a look at
over
that.
there in turn 4.
All right, we're gonna take a look at this from. I think I've got a perfect camera for this here. Let's find this. There we go. All right, so let's watch. So watch it. So Little gets into the outside fence, loses momentum. Tedler has a good run, dives down late. I mean, it's a late dive getting in the corner. Little has to stay up the racetrack, and Tedler drifted up just a little bit. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. All right, so we're gonna jump in the truck here with, where's he at? With Asher Little. So let's watch the steering wheel here as they make their way into the corner. He's down in the corner. He's still turning to the left. I didn't really see like an aggressive turn to the left there, like, you know, any kind of hook.
It almost looked to me like Telder was a little bit loose when he was getting in. You know, he was trying to take that spot aggressively. You know, it was just one of those things where he needed a little bit more room, and there wasn't any more room to have. So, you know, Little held his line there. To me, is what that looked like. But,
all right. So,
is there anything being said over the radio?
There is a little bit being said. Some I might play, some I might not. I'm just kind of saying here. So I've got something here. Let me see what I got here. So it looked like we've got. Let's see. I'll play a little bit here from Asher a little. I may not play Matt's response here.
You dove below me and then self-cleared up.
So from Asher's point of view, he's saying that Tedler dove in there late, drifted up the racetrack right there. I think they just kind of met in the middle right there. Tedler made a late dive. Let's go back. I'm going to take one more look at it. We got time here, right? We got to take a look here.
Sure.
Let's see if we can find.
We got all the time in the world.
We got all freaking day long, man. All right, let's see here.
Yeah.
So let's look from Matt Tedler's view. let's look at, let's see if we can find something decent here to look at. So you can see Little getting in the, well, that's a horrible angle. Oh, look at this one. This is going to be perfect. All right. So Taylor with a late dive into the corner. And he's right down the yellow line, and he does drift up. You can see he entered the corner right on the yellow line and then drifted up a little bit in the corner. And at the same time, as we talked earlier, when you got that guy down the bottom, you kind of want to pinch him down there. And I think that's exactly what Asher was little, because you saw from the in-car camera, Asher didn't really, he pretty much kept about the same distance turn. And I don't know why I'm showing with my hands since nobody can see me. But
oh, yeah, no, I totally see what you're saying.
But I think they just kind of met in the middle. Just a horrible racing accident right there, unfortunately, as it looks like Taylor's out of this one. But we're green flag racing one more time. 13 laps left to go.
Restart. Let's see how this works.
12 to go across the line. Everett Larson, Keith up on the outside. And actually, Victor Keith does a great job right there. But he's going to get pushed up the racetrack. We're 3 wide off of 2. Williams on the bottom. Asher Little in the middle of the racetrack. Keith way up on the outside.
Spicy. We're still, we got wrecking. They're wrecking in the back.
They're wrecking in the back. It looks like Corbett Raker in the 47. Scotty Larson in the 13's involved in this one. It also looks like Rem White and the 47 of Raker is all tore up. As we take a look here at Corbett here with his in-car cam. We haven't been using the in-car cams as much as we have been. But you can see he's going to limp around the racetrack. Scotty Larson has already jumped down to the pits. Heavy damage there on the 13.
Raker might want to think about getting that tire out of his
face, out
of his rig room there, and get it down into the pits. He might need that.
He could use it on the right front. Is that what you're trying to say? I agree, 100%. All right, let's see where this starts at. So I see Raker down here on the bottom of the racetrack. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're gonna play. Guess what happens? I think he's gonna get cleared off the nose of this. Oh, he just drifts up into the 55.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Heavy contact from Scotty Larson. We're gonna take a look at that from Scotty's point of view from in-car. Let's see here real quick. So we jump on board here with the 13, our league sponsor, Viking Construction Group. Number 13 is Scotty Larson. So you can see the 7 and the 55. Oh, the 7 and the 55 got together. That's what started that. Yeah. So Raymond came down there and caught a little piece of Menesis. And that's actually what started that. So let's take a look here from Raymond's view. So watch the 7. He gets a little piece of the left rear quarter of Menesis here as they come off the corner. Right there. And that turned him down into Raker.
That was just enough.
Just enough to turn Menesis.
He didn't get away clean either. He still got a little bit of damage there.
A little damage there on the right front. And he looks, I'd say Joshua looks pretty discouraged right there. So not a great run for Josh tonight. Looks to be where's he at now? He's still in this race though. He's still out there trying to get. That's one thing about Joshua. I usually see usually he's going to finish the race just about no matter how bad his night goes. All right, let's see.
You gotta finish what you start, right?
Exactly. All right, where are we at here? Let's go through our top 10. Everett Larson out in front. He's led most of this race. Look at our lap leaders here. He's led all but one. So it's been Everett's race here to win at this point. Everett out in front of this thing. Let's take a look here a little further back. Victor Keith now in second. Asher Little hanging on to that 3rd spot in the 01. We'll go back to 4th. We got Mitchell Williams from Woodhull, New York. Back to 5th. There is our points leader from Grand Junction, Colorado, David Sluter. And he is coming, Matt. I told you he's going to be up here before it's over with. Springfield, Illinois, number 56. Nick Trader back there in 6th. Jacob Thornton in 7th out of Aurora, Colorado. Brandon Cal from Chayton, Ontario, Canada, back there in 8th. Gagnon in 9th. And there's Bryce Dickman from Angels Camp, California. Got himself up into the top 10. And here we go. Restart one more time. We're coming across the line, Dave, and I don't know what. Your name is Dave. We're coming across the line. 7 laps left to go.
Boy, Keith is ready for it this time. He parked that front bumper right on Larson's back. Let's see. Everett Larson going to hold him off. He's trying to get stretched out as quickly as he can. I think he knows it's go time. We are winding this one down very quickly. Little still running in that 3rd position. Can't make any moves on Victor Keith as of yet. But there's that 54, Mitchell Williams. Just like Jaws. He is trying to chase him down, put that pressure on him.
And a 2-tire stop from Victor Keith has put him in this position. And he's just done a fantastic job. I think that the amount of cautions we've had here late has really helped him out. A long green flag run, he might have been a sitting duck. But with these amount of cautions that we've had, he's been able to hang on right there. We're going to come across the line this time, 5 to go for Everett Larson to pick up his first win of the season.
Little now looking on the inside for that second position. Can he get it done? I don't know.
He is right there.
Run. They are side by side, door handle to door handle. We're going to get it to Keith on this time. Oh, it's heating up now. Look, Sluter's right there, Williams. They're all trying to figure it out, and they got about 3 laps to do it in.
Williams up on the outside a little, coming off the corner. 3 laps left to go this time by.
Larson loves it. He's like, please figure it out for second place. I'm just going to drive off into the sunset. He's already looking for victory lane.
You know, I said it's going to be Everett's first win. I am wrong. He won the race at Bristol way back on April 7th. So it's been a while, but here comes David Sluter on the bottom of the racetrack underneath Asher Little. Everett Larson looking in the mirror. He sees his guys side by side with a couple laps left to go. This is Everett Larson's race to win right now. Battle for second. Victor Keith Williams in third. Sluter now makes his way to fourth. He gets around Little.
Oh, he's coming. He is coming. But is he going to have enough time? That's the question. Nope. I think it is Everett Larson's race to win or lose right here. And it's been his show so far. Definitely got some tire smoke off the wall back there, maybe about 9th or 10th position. So they are battling hardcore. White flag in the air for Everett Larson. Victor Keith still running in that second position. Mitchell Williams now battling on the inside. Go ahead, take it.
I was going to say Everett Larson coming into 3 and 4. He's only got 2 more corners left to go. Going to make his way off of turn number 4. We're going to watch that battle for second, too. But here comes Larson off of turn number 4. He'll come across the stripe, take win number 2. Mitchell Williams will come across in second. Victor Keith third. David Sluter fourth. Nick Trader, Jacob Thornton, Brandon Cowell, Bryce Dickman, Asher Little, and Josh Gagnon. That's your top 10 here at Richmond. Fantastic race here tonight, Dave. Everett Larson, just dominant performance.
For sure. Great last 10 laps there. Once we got past all of those caution flags, we got Mr. Drift out here, Everett putting on a show. But, Sluter was not going to give up. He didn't give up till after the start-finish line. He was still looking to try and dig into that third position, come out on the podium. And unfortunately, came up just short. Should be pretty close on the points with Trader finishing in 5th, yeah?
Yeah, Sluter, and actually Sluter finished in front of Trader. He's going to put a little padding, not a lot, just a little bit, on his point lead. All right.
What a great race. I tell you what, it's been a while, honestly, for me since I've done any broadcasting of some NASCAR stuff. And thank you for inviting me, man. This has been
fantastic.
A lot of fun. I'm super glad to be here.
Really appreciate you being here with us tonight. It's been a fantastic race. And that wasn't very smart because that just reset my data. So Everett Larson bringing home with the win. Mitchell Williams in second. They're going to park it up on the front straightaway. Williams is going to do a burnout. Zeller's going to join him right up there. B&W Racing teammates Larson and Brady Zeller bringing home the win. Let's go ahead and see if we can get to our post-race interview. And let's get into the Discord over here and see if we can find Everett. All right, let's see. Larson. Let's find Larson. We're going to just steal him. He's down here in his own little voice chat. Let's see. Oh, it's not working. All right, so we're going to start. We're going to go backwards since Everett decided he's not joining our waiting room yet. We're going to go ahead and start with third place finisher, Victor Keith. Hey, Victor, you got Chris and Dave up in the booth. Are you there?
Hello, yes I am.
Fantastic run out there tonight. Kind of tell us a little bit of everything. Tell us what you saw there from the seat of the 48.
Well, first and foremost, I've never raced here, so I had no idea what to do, and I was kind of struggling, especially 1 and 2, and I was just running around like 10th and 12th the whole time. And Paul, the best teammate and crew chief ever, Paul Boomershine, he was like, "Oh, take 2 tires." We only ran a few laps, like towards the stop there at the end. I took 2 and saw that my tires on the left were only like 99%, so I went from 12th to like 2nd. And thankfully, I just ran the outside anytime anyone got near me and blocked them off. I'm not gonna lie, but I got third, so I'll take it. I was expecting to finish like 10th to 15th.
Well, we saw you take the 2 tires. Thought you were just going to be a sitting duck right there. I think it really helped out with the amount of cautions we had late
Oh, yeah.
on those restarts. And man, you just did a fantastic job. I mean, they threw everything at you. Mitchell ended up getting by at the end, but man, you had little all over you. David was throwing haymakers at you. Mitchell Williams was. I mean, you did a heck of a job defending that second position for a lot of laps.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the cautions, every time I was saying, like, heck yeah, but my teammates kept getting involved, so I felt bad about that. But it was definitely benefiting me, so definitely lucked out about that.
Well, fantastic run there tonight, my friend. I haven't had a chance to talk to you a lot up here. You've had some bad luck throughout the season, so really happy to see you up here in another podium finish.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Hopefully, I'm up here more. I know the chase is coming up, so I'm gonna try to actually get a win here. But it's been fun.
Well, congratulations on a great finish, man. Before we let you go, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my team, VG Motorsports, Scotty, Dean, Paul, best teammates ever, and then obviously you for hosting the races and hosting the streaming. And then Tyler, David, Nico, all of them. Such a fun league. I really look forward to every race, to be honest. So.
Well, great job, brother. I know we're going to talk to you before the season's over. Good luck next week, and we'll talk to you once again.
Thank you so much, Chris.
You bet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab our winner here real quick, kind of out of order, but Everett Larson, you got Chris and Dave up in the booth. Are you there, my friend?
Yep.
All right. I see you, man. I'm telling you what, there is nobody more prepared than Everett Larson for a post-race interview. Look, he's got the notes in his hand right there.
Yeah, he's got the script ready.
I know he's ready to go,
here.
man. So, hey, fantastic job tonight. Now, I got to ask you one thing, though, man. You let Nick lead a lap. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to step it up to where he couldn't, but I couldn't get there in time.
Well, man, fantastic job out there. So I've got to ask you one question. So for a lot of people out there that don't know, you haven't been with us here for about 5 or 6 weeks. Where have you been?
I've been up in Charlotte Motor Speedway racing Corey LaJoie's legend car, the number 01, the same font and everything.
Yeah, see, I knew that because I was watching on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights. But so let me ask you this: did the sim racing help you with the legend car, or is the legend car helping you with the sim racing?
Both at the same time. It's honestly kind of hard to explain because I got in the legend car and it was nothing like iRacing, and then I got back home and did a legend car race, and then it was almost like the legend car. So the legend car kind of taught me more about iRacing, and then vice versa. But man, the main difference is just the way that they steer. In a legend car on iRacing, if you get like bowed up and you get loose, you're just around. In real life, to me, what it felt like was a really big slide was almost nothing. Because I would have my wheel upside down and it would barely look like I was sideways. But yeah, it's helped me a lot with the sim, and the sim has helped me a lot with real life.
So I see you got yourself another teammate out there tonight. I know maybe he's not on. I don't know if he's part of the B&W Racing. Asher Little. Now, are you guys going to arm wrestle for the 01 number, or are you just going to be like? Is he going to be like 01.2?
I'd give him a 1.2. He is, I will say, shout out to Asher Little. He is Brandon Todd's, I believe, cousin, and Brandon Todd is the part owner of the legend car I was driving. So I don't know him in real life, but I know him kind of through mutual connection. He's a good kid.
Yeah, I know. I had a matter of fact, I've covered some super speedway races with Asher, and about a week or two ago, he was up on the podium, so we had a chance to discuss this, and he was bringing you up racing the legend cars. So he was talking about, because he had his I can't remember what we were racing at. It was either trucks or cup cars, but he had the stacking pennies paint job on it. Well, fantastic job tonight, dude. It's been since April since you picked up a win at Bristol.
Yeah. Hopefully this one doesn't have as much controversy as that one did.
I don't see how you could.
It was your show tonight,
Yeah.
for sure, 100%. You took this one.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to give you a chance. You got your notes in your hand. I know you're ready to go. Who you want to give a thanks to tonight, brother?
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for putting on the live stream. And then I wanted to say shout out Brady Zeller for sticking it out here. Man, he had a good race going, and then I think he spun himself out and then just kept getting wrecked. I heard it in my ears, and it almost hurted my ears, but that's totally weird, by the way. But yeah, just shout out to him. And then I want to thank Food City, Keen Collision, Corey LaJoie, Han Doctor, Kingsport Fitness, MPI, The Joyous Seating, and my grandma and grandpa Larson.
All right, brother. Well, fantastic job tonight. I know we got. Are you going to take off and go racing anywhere? Or are you going to be here with us for the rest of the season?
I think I'll be here for the rest of the season unless something else crazy comes up.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
That'd be cool if you did.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, congrats
Thank
on the
you, guys.
victory tonight, brother. Really good chance to talk to you again. Happy to see you back, and hopefully things work out for you down the road.
All right, thank you guys. It was good to see you again.
Yeah, good job,
All
everyone.
right, man. Take care.
Thanks.
All right.
See ya.
We're going to get Mitchell up here for you, Dave. All right. So, Mitchell, you got Chris and Dave in the booth. Fantastic job, Dave. Take it away.
Mitchell, I tell you what, you were battling with Asher Little, quite a bit tonight. And tell us about it, man. You had a battle from the green flag to the checkers. So recap it for us.
I felt like I was a little bit quicker, and I heard them in third gear, and I run fourth around here. It's like I was just getting stuck behind because I knew Everett's gonna run away if we stay green, and I had a 2-second lead, and I started being a little bit quicker, and then the caution came on. I put too much fuel maybe in, and I was just tired later on in the race.
Well, you definitely had a great car, it looked like, and you were able to pull off second tonight. It looked like it was you had your hands full early on, and then you definitely had the better truck longer in the race. So, great job tonight, man, and it was a pleasure. I was telling Chris, this isn't normally my thing. I haven't done NASCAR in a while, and it was refreshing to see how good you were doing, man. You were out there, and you were definitely making exciting for us to call. And exciting races are pretty good, aren't they, Chris?
Oh, heck yeah, for sure. 100%.
They make our job easy, and we definitely got you some screen time tonight. So good job with that. Who would you like to thank tonight, bud? Who
As
else could you out?
always, the Michael for letting me race for his team, and rest of my O0 teammates. Brandy's technically not one, but we count him as one since we race each other all the time in other leagues, and it's always fun to race with these guys. And Richmond's one of my favorite tracks. I was just hoping for a top 5, if not, if I don't have a speed, at least top 10. And I felt like I was maybe the best car in the long run, just got stuck with yellows.
Yeah, you were definitely making it happen for sure. Well, congratulations on second place tonight, and it was a pleasure watching you. So I can't wait to see what you do, for the rest of the chase.
Well, as right now, I'm out of it because I joined late, but
Dang it.
I joined after Watkins going.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Well, great job tonight, bud.
You bet, man.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of the week. We're going to talk to you. I know we're going to talk to you more. We got a few more races left to go. So good luck the rest of the week. We'll see you next time.
Thank
Congrats.
you, Chris.
All right, brother. All right. Well, Dave, let's just go ahead and take a minute here, pull up the full results, and take a look at how this played out. So your winner, once again, the 01 of Everett Larson. Mitchell Williams comes home in second. Victor Keith third. David Sluter fourth. Nick Trader fifth. Jacob Thornton in the sixth spot. Seventh, Brandon Cal. Bryce Dickman in eighth. Asher Little ninth. And Josh Gagnon 10th.
Great job for Sean Peachin. He was looking. He had some great moves here in the race, but unfortunately finishing in the 11th position. Then it's Rick Modric, Nico Cipollini. I did it right.
Yeah, you got to do it that way.
I did it right. Finishing 14th. Tyler Brewer, 15th is going to be Christian Key. Randy Courier in the 16th position. And Dean Wedeking. Yeah, I got it right.
I don't see a question mark at the end of that.
Okay. No, it's Wedeking. That's how it's pronounced. If it's not, then I just butchered your name.
That's all right,
I'm sorry.
No worries.
18th, Joshua Raymond. 19th, Brady Zoller.
Down in 20th was Ian Menesis. He's not on my screen. I got to fix that. Paul Boomershine comes home in 21st. JD Biddle down in 22nd. Not a great night for JD. Corbett Raker 23rd. Rem Wyatt 24th. Scotty Larson in the 25th spot. Matt Telder had a good truck, was charging to the front, got involved in that incident late with Little. He comes down in 26th. Bryce Forth is 27th. Then we get a little further back to the 28th spot of Andrew Roman, 29th. Anthony Emmerich, 30th was Lucas Chevreau. 31st, Dalton Creech. 32nd, Danny Hayes. And then Landon Slagan and James Vinning, whatever. when I do that, I'm not making fun of your name. I'm making fun of my inability to pronounce it. So James comes home at 31st, even though he did not start the race. Hard charge of the race. Tyler Brewer up 14 spots. Brewer Motorsports most laps led by a mile. Everett Larson 130 out of the 130 laps. Asher Little fastest lap of the race. Pole position was Nick Trader. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Do not forget, we got more action coming your way the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, Smoking Thunder ARCA Series at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. All right, Dave. First race here with the Western Racing Truck Series. Give me your thoughts.
Dude, I'm still amped up. It was great to be here. I'm really glad that you sent me out the invite. And I tell you what, it was refreshing to see the talent that was out on the track tonight. There was definitely some times where it could have went way sideways, and these guys saved it, stayed in the race, kept it green flag. We had that one little stint there with a few cautions, but I think once people settled back in, it made for a great race. So I'm still amped up, brother. Let's go another 130. Let's do it.
Fantastic job. Thank you so much for joining me over here, Dave. It's always a lot of fun. I know we just met here recently, but I think we've got a long relationship here up in the booth. It's a lot of fun tonight. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves out of here. So for myself and Dave Ward, I want to say thank you for choosing to spend your evening with us. I'm Chris Murphy saying keep it smooth, keep it smart, and if you can't do that, at least keep it entertaining for the folks at home. We're going to see you next time. Good night.